Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, we will be discussing Quant Network, making crypto simple. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out as well, only if you're interested. And folks, you can also check out the official crypto growth partners. For the exchange, we've got MEXC, and for the wallet, we've got Decent as the partner. You can follow the link in the description box below for discounts, offers, and benefits. Anyways, let's get straight down to the video. Folks, you know that there is an ongoing volatility in the market. The stock market crashed. Tesla lost a huge percentage of its stocks. So volatility everywhere. So in this panic moment, in these hours, we must realize that behind the scenes, the fundamentals of this industry are stronger than ever. Because let me show you this post over here. Let's see the larger framework of the industry as a whole, and then we can go on and check what's happening with Quant. Look at this. Insight. Since 2020, 47 countries have eased or simplified cryptocurrency regulations, while 4 countries have tightened restrictions or completely banned crypto and mining. So, more countries have access, and more access means for Quant Network to provide their use cases in the regulated regions, in the regulated frameworks. So this is really great for projects like Quant that require regulations and legality to maneuver. Look at this: more access, 47 countries; less access, 4 countries. Regulatory changes to Bitcoin since 2020. 34 countries approved Bitcoin ETFs or ETPs. The US allowed banks to custody Bitcoin in 2025. Meanwhile, we're going to be looking at the banned ones in a moment. Bolivia legalized Bitcoin in 2024. Argentina legalized Bitcoin payments in 2023. Nigeria legalized Bitcoin in 2023. Turkey legalized Bitcoin payments in 2024. Hong Kong allowed investors access to Bitcoin in 2023. Russia legalized mining and Bitcoin's usage in international payments in 2024. Meanwhile, look at this: Venezuela banned Bitcoin mining in 2024. China partially banned Bitcoin mining in 2021. But let me assure you that China is one of the largest backholders of this asset class, folks. But it has a lot of BTCs. We saw that it is competing with USA as the front runner in their BTC bag in terms of countries. So this is becoming legal, folks. This is becoming legal, and even Donald Trump is now involved in this industry, making regulations, making policies, making moves. The moment in history when President Trump signed the executive order to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile in the United States on March 6th. So this is what we're talking about, folks. And projects like Quant Network can benefit a lot from this, that's for sure. Just then, President Trump told his cabinet that they, not Elon Musk, are in charge of their departments, making it clear that Musk can only make recommendations, not decisions. Musk was in the room as Trump delivered the message. So this is what we're talking about. Mexican billionaire Ricardo Salinas says his portfolio is 70% in Bitcoin-related exposure. Salinas also advises for Bitcoin, you have to think 10 years and buy everything you can. So BTC still is the front runner, but projects like Quant Network, folks, they are really scarce, providing use cases, providing real-world value. Nobody can take away from BTC that it is still the grandfather of this industry and driving stuff forward. But we need innovation, and Quant Network is trying to provide that innovation, folks. This is T800 over here. Let's see what's happening with Quant in real time. If QNT reaches $40, I will buy 10,000 of them. Don't sell them cheap to me. I eat bears for breakfast. Awesome. What is this? Really interesting name. Glade? Glade. E-Blade. Okay, E-GLADX. Really interesting name over here. Given this history, regulators, talking about regulations, folks, regulations are really important in this day and age. Regulators and institutions are highly likely to look to the IETF for guidance on SATP, Secure Asset Transfer Protocol. Financial regulators prefer interoperable, secure, and widely accepted frameworks, which the IETF specializes in. If SATP becomes an official IETF standard, it could streamline global adoption for tokenized finance, similar to how TCP/IP became the backbone of the internet. So many ideas for the title, folks. Streamlining global adoption. Awesome. Streamline global adoption. I mean, this is good. Yeah, this seems like a really good idea for the title, folks. Since big players like SWIFT, central banks, and major financial institutions are experimenting with digital assets, they'll likely lean on existing standards bodies like the IETF instead of creating something from scratch. Obviously, they would want to rely on something that already has this infrastructure in place. And in comparison to relying on any other alternative. This would significantly boost the chances of SATP becoming the universal standard for asset transfers. If SATP is officially recognized, Quant, now this is where Quant comes into play. Quant, as a key contributor, would stand to benefit massively as a leader in interoperability for tokenized assets. Obviously, folks, Quant has this aim to become the leader in interoperability. It has one of the first mover advantages in all of this space. They have tried to follow this interoperability narrative for a while now, and it can benefit a lot from this leader in interoperability. Yeah. Okay, so good time to add to your QNT portfolio. It is down. The entire market is down, folks. I haven't seen a project that is not in the red. To be honest, every project I know of, at least I've followed, mostly are in the red. The entire market is bleeding, and I think this is 19 hours ago, so I do not know what the price is at the moment. Let's hope that this box has remained intact. If not, it can even fall further. There was a historic sell-off in the stock market as well. The tariff wars, aggression in the global geopolitical economy, in geopolitics, in geoeconomy, obviously it has had its share of impact. There's Sebastian over here. Meanwhile, Bybit official. What is it doing? Is it buying or what? Okay. Order time. Deleted my Bybit account recently. Sent it. Okay. Will QNT have the first supply shock in exchanges? When do you estimate it will happen, the QNT shock supply in exchanges? Please respond only month and year. March 2025. Okay. March, we're already in March, but I think that it will take more than this. Yeah, I think it will take a while because we're already in March. 6.8% on Bybit. Who is staking? Meanwhile, Bybit QNT. Your current staking amount 0. Remaining pool size 2,851. So okay, so this was about staking. You're buying QNT before 8 billion people start using it. Phew. Okay, not even 8 billion. If a handful of people from a few regions of the globe they start to use it, it can be enormous. It can provide a really great use case. The most valuable asset in Earth cost $78. We live in a clown age. So the most valuable asset in Earth, I do not think that it is for the time being, but when utility is triggered, then it will happen. Just swapped 15,000 HBAR for QNT. Hope I am right. You can see that these utility projects, folks, they often get rotated with each other, one another as well, with each other as well. So one huge community of utility assets trying to change the game. Which box are you going with? Government grade trust, standardized DLT, QNT, HBAR. Some games over here. I'm stacking up on QNT, bullish as ever. Junior says, what about you? Let's see this graphic over here. Seems rather interesting. Okay, so Overledger being the operating software, Overledger network, connecting blockchains, enterprise blockchains, banking APIs. Look at this, IoT APIs, Internet of Things. And look at the names involved over here, payment APIs. Awesome. Look at the names, eBay, Swift, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Amazon Pay. This is great. Walmart Pay, WhatsApp, blockchains, as you know, Cardano, Avalanche, Constellation, IOTA, Stellar, Ripple, awesome. Enterprise blockchains, Coda, Hyperledger, Quorum, banking APIs, HSBC, JP Morgan, BNP Paribas, Barclays, Santander. Rather great names over here, folks. Look at this, IoT APIs, Microsoft Azure, Samsung, Intel, Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services. This is great. Multi-chain applications, as you can see, filled with multi-chain applications. Overledger network is a scalable peer-to-peer network with layer 2 payment channels, enterprise and institutional grade multi-chain oracles, connect any network to any network at scale without overhead or limits. 3D contracts, deploy, query, and execute multi-chain smart contracts, create applications that deploy and connect across multiple blockchains. Awesome. Let's see the comments over here. The comments also seem interesting, folks. Not got any yet, but sold you on it. What sold me on QNT? So what sold? Why is QNT special according to Junior? Is how it tackles one of crypto's biggest problems, getting blockchains to communicate seamlessly. Their Overledger tech is like a universal translator, connecting different networks, even banks and enterprises, without them needing to change their systems. So this is why we say that Quant Network is that leader in interoperability, folks, a leader in interoperability. So yeah, a really good comment over here. Wow, bro, that does sound pretty awesome. Thank you for the info. QNT biggest problem is Chainlink, faster, cheaper, and better. We've got an ongoing community warfare between QNT and Chainlink. I think that there can be multiple winners in this space, but people tend to forget this. QNT is ISO 222 compliant. It isn't going anywhere and currently better suited to connect chains and enterprises outside of the US, primarily Europe. Couldn't be so wrong. Feggy Krueger, okay, not Freddy Krueger, Feggy Krueger. This is great. Really interesting graphic over here as well. Call me stupid by buying the fear now. I have just bought another 100k CAS and 100 QNT with the rest of my savings. But people do not even have those savings at this moment. You're lucky to have those savings because a lot of people are totally in the red. They do not have anything to buy more. But anyways, in the long run, let's hope that it turns out good. Anyways, what do you guys think about Quant Network, folks? Do you think that it indeed is the leader in interoperability? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.